Early on, I knew if you lived in South Dakota and you wanted to vote in the primary that mattered, you needed to be a Republican.
Anytime you have a supermajority in power, they want to maintain the system that allowed them to gain power.
Only 17% of South Dakota voters took to the polls for Tuesday's primary election.
The voting's all done by the time the primary is done, and I didn't get to participate in that. Why am I being cut out of that? I represent a fourth of the voters in the state of South Dakota, but I didn't get a say.
Many in this group believe the current party-run primaries tend to promote partisanship and party loyalty over what's good for the state.
The independents are not able to vote in the election that really matters.
I'm an American citizen. I got a right to vote, and the national constitution has given me that right to vote. But a group of people in the state have decided that I can't vote in an election that I'm helping to pay for.
Independents not having the ability to vote in primaries is fundamentally un-American and is fundamentally unfair.
The narrowness of partisan primaries on both the Republican and Democratic side have not produced the best candidates, have not produced folks that support policies of broad acceptance. Right now, it is not delivering good government.
A group made up of Republicans, Democrats, and Independents wants to change the way South Dakotans vote in primary elections.
An open primary is a primary where voters of any party, no matter their affiliation, are able to cast their ballot.
The primary elections are kind of like the semifinals before the championship of a big tournament. The ballot initiative announced today would open the primary elections in South Dakota. All candidates running for office would run against each other in the June primary. The top two candidates would then move on to the general election in November, regardless of party affiliation.
We will get rid of this Democratic primary stuff and this Republican primary stuff, and we will all vote on the same ballot.
This system of open primaries would allow more voters to participate, and that's the whole point of democracy.
We are very proud of the team we have assembled. Exceedingly a very strong bipartisan effort.
Supporters of the measure included Democrats, Republicans, and independent voters.
It builds your belief in America. It builds your belief in our future government. It's so fundamentally important.
Independents want their voice heard, just like anybody else.
I'm an independent. When it's primary time, I feel left out.
We all get to vote. We all get a say.
Let all voters vote.
Let all voters vote.
Let all voters vote.